It's a right good sounding diesel motor on the thing. But what I wanted to talk about and show y'all this morning is the header height control on a 213 rigid header. I'll walk over here. Up away from this a little bit. What I was just pointing at is a fixed mechanical height indicator. And right now, of course, you can see the header is way up off the ground. So that indicator don't mean anything right now. But when I get in the cab and lower the head all the way to the ground, I'll put it just sitting right on the ground. In fact, with the header sitting on the ground, if you drove forward, you'd be scooping up dirt, and that's not what you want to do. I'll try to walk back over there and point at something so you can get your eyes on it from the cab. It's kind of small to see. That right there. Trying to back away from the sound of that motor so I don't have to try to yell. What I was pointing at that time is the actual indicator. Spring loaded, is fixed on a bar down at the bottom of the head, and it's going to move, and you're going to see how it moves when I get up in the cab. Something about this combine, when I first got it, and it's been that way ever since. Maybe it's normal, I don't know. But if you don't get the motor to 1750 RPM, you don't have any hydraulics. You got a little bit of steering, but you don't have any hydraulics up here on the head. Of course, when I'm harvesting beans, I'm running at 2450, so it works fine. So let me see if I can get up here and show you what I'm talking about. This might get a little bit loud. Now, I'm trying to look right at it, right out there through the side glass door. And you see 1, 2, 3. And what I'm going to do is raise the engine RPM enough to be able to put the head all the way on the ground. Alright, now with this control here, I'm going to drop the head to the ground. Let's see, like this. I'm going to watch that indicator so you can see what that pointer does. Alright, that head is now sitting all the way on the ground, and you see that indicator went up to in the block where the 3 is at. Now, what I've learned through the years of running this combine, if I raise the head until that pointer moves, watch this. Right there. I'll do it again. That's all the way down. I want it right there. Now, if you've been following through the whole thing, you realize that pointer's right back where it started. It's telling me the head is off the ground. And I know that I'm just barely up off the ground, so I'm cutting as low as I can cut without grabbing a bunch of dirt. Because if you watch, when I raise this head on up, that pointer don't do anything else. Because basically all it did was tell me that I had just barely got the head off the ground a while ago. I'll go back down again. That pointer up against the 3, I'd start scooping up dirt. So if I do it like this, right about there is about as low as I can run that head. be able to see that cutter bar over there. And I need to be looking all the way across while I'm cutting and working. And glancing out in front. I've got a lot of fire ants. They'll build a mound sometimes 18, 20 inches tall. And if you don't raise that head when you see a fire ant mound, you will take several thousand fire ants into this combine, and you don't want that. But when you have to raise the head to get over a fire ant mound, you're still rolling along. If you drop it back down and start watching that pointer, you get a pretty good idea of where you're at. And it just takes some experience, some hours of running the machine to get the hang of it. Now, the rest of the controls up here, that raises and lowers the head. This other one over here, get the RPM back up, raises and lowers the reel. You might raise it up like that to get under it and work and clean out. And this one is the variable ground speed of the combine as you're determining how fast you want to be rolling along cutting beans. I'm just going to let it sit out here and run for a while. Probably go down there and turn off the 40-20. It's been running about 20 minutes. But that's how you do it on these old style machines. These new modern ones have got a bunch of sensors built into them that will actually float the head across the ground. Pretty nice to have something like that, but I don't. This is what I have, so this is what I work with. Well, I just thought I'd share that with y'all. Everybody, thanks for watching. Hang on. We'll eventually get out there and cut these beans, and I'll take y'all for a ride in this little machine. Bye, y'all.